Hey everybody, welcome back to your LEX flexibility class, and my name is Robin. So today we are back to we're still on our yin pod, and I hope you all really like the shoulders and hamstring class, and we'll do another one after this, the class after this. So today we're focusing on our lower back, okay? So a lot of us have lower back issues from sitting down a lot, pulling up heavy things, so I want to elongate and stretch everything out. Okay, so all you need today is a mat. If you have a foam roller, I have a little surprise. We're going to do some foam rolling on the lower back. So go grab a foam roller. If you don't have it, you'll just have to fast forward the video for that one. Okay, so first pose of the day, we're going to come onto our back. Okay, so everyone lying all the way down. Oh, feels so good to lie down, doesn't it? Okay, now from here, just starting to bring both knees in, and then hugging yourself like you love yourself. Okay, so just a few deep inhales and exhales to start our class. Noticing that's already kind of calming you down when you do that. One more. And then slowly open your eyes. All right, so your first pose today is going to be a half happy baby. We're going to do 1 minute on each side, and then we're going to do 2 minutes for our full happy baby. So I'm going to start the clock. We have exactly 1 minute. We're going to do the right side first. So pulling the foot with your hand, you're going to grab the outside, and then getting that knee to go inside of your armpit. Okay, so you're pulling it down, and if this is uncomfortable, you can grab the knee instead. Okay, yogi's choice. And let's just work on calming down the mind today. I know we all have so much going on. So it's nice to just do nothing and be in silence for just 30 minutes for a day, right? How often do we get that? So everyone just focus on your breath. Deep inhales and deep exhales. You don't have to open your mouth when you exhale. I'm just doing that to remind you, so you can close your mouth when you exhale too. See if you can get a little bit deeper on this pose, pulling the foot towards the floor. And that's our timer. So a minute goes by really fast, slowly releasing the leg down. I'm gonna stop it, and we're gonna go right into the next side, okay? So starting the clock, other side. So grabbing whatever you can, pulling the knee through, trying to get it towards that armpit or towards the floor. So it's just nice to release tension in that lower back. And like, you know, just because we're doing lower back doesn't mean we won't get other parts of the body today. You may hit the hamstrings a little bit, some other areas like the groin and the hips. So that's why it's nice to, although it says a particular muscle, you know, it's nice to just do all of them without expectation. So let's go back to that breathing. It's even nice to put one hand or your opposite hand on your belly just to notice the rise and the fall of the belly. Can you pull just a little bit more? And there's your timer. Releasing the leg down. Check out the legs, whatever you need. Okay, so now we have a full 2 minutes for a full happy baby. Okay, so grabbing either your knees or you're grabbing the feet and you're pulling the knees in. Now I had Octavio's niece this whole week, who's 1.5 years old, and I saw her doing this a lot. And babies have really good flexibility. They can literally bring, you know, their feet over to their head, no problem. I guess it's as we get older, we get tighter. Allie, I'm sure you're familiar with that. Okay, everybody, breathe, relaxed. I know you're gonna wanna come out of this if it's too much. If it is too much, just come out slightly, so grab the knees instead, okay? So just be passive. We're not in a chiseled class, we're not in a BCX class, we're in the complete opposite, okay? We're here just to work on ourselves, work on our recovery, work on our flexibility, of course. Maybe you can get a little bit deeper, pulling the knees back, trying to keep your shoulders on the floor. Not cranking your head up off the mat either, so keeping your head on the floor. Keep breathing. And maybe you want to rock a little right and left. You know, see if there's a little different sensation there. And if not, if there's not a different sensation, just stay back in center. So I'm just kind of playing around, seeing if I get a different sensation by pulling my feet in towards my body and then pulling them back out, just for the last bit of it. Almost there. Good job, everybody. Nice. All right, release your legs back down. I'm stopping the timer. Okay, stopping the timer. Okay, so before we come up to a seated position, we usually do our twist at the end. And I want to do a nice twist now just to get any tightness out of the back. So we're going to do 2 minutes on each side. Okay, so starting whichever side you want, you're going to take I'm taking my left hand onto my right knee and picking up my hips and then bringing the knee over. Okay, so the goal, if you can't do it, the goal is to get the knee down to the floor. Now notice how my shoulder just came up. I'm going to pick up my left shoulder and try to bring both shoulders down. Okay, that's your goal. It may not happen right now, maybe in the future. Now when we twist, anytime we're twisting, you want to relax the belly, so that will help you twist a little bit more. Okay, so open up your opposite hand out like a T, or it can be in 90 degrees, whatever feels better for you. And then you're looking over to the opposite hand and just closing your eyes. Coming back to your breath. Trying to be in the space between the thoughts, okay? So as if the thoughts are just going by like clouds in the sky. You know, they're always coming by, they're in and they're out, because we can't turn off the mind, but if we kind of control it with the thoughts, it's just to help smooth the thoughts out. So that's how we use our breath for this practice. See if you can get a little bit deeper. Maybe you want to bring that knee up higher. But if that bothered your lower back when you do that, then bring it back down. Okay, so listen to your body. Just a little bit longer. And you'll probably notice that from being here for 2 minutes, the body has opened up a little bit. Okay, so let's unwind slowly. Okay, and we're gonna go right into the other side. At least that timer is not annoying, right? We could have an annoying timer that tells us. Okay, so we're in the other side. I'm going to my left leg now, grabbing with my right hand, bringing it over to the right. My bottom leg is nice and straight, and my opposite hand is out like a T, or you can have it 90 degrees. If you have tight shoulders, maybe do this one today. Your choice. Okay, I'm picking up my right shoulder, so both my shoulders are square, and I'm breathing. So it's really nice to see everybody that's continuing with their flexibility class. And I'm curious, I wonder how you guys are feeling from when you guys first started. So we've had a little over 50 episodes so far. And I want to know how you guys are benefiting, if you're seeing change. Let me know. I want to know if you're feeling better in certain areas of the body or just overall. Okay? I know it definitely benefits for me, so I'm hoping it's benefiting for you as well. Ashanti here that's working in the office, whenever we get a little break, I give him some little stretches, and he said he's feeling better overall, which makes me feel really good. Remember to breathe. Try to be patient with your body too. Just like working out, just like our diet, doesn't happen overnight. Almost there. Maybe bringing the knee up higher to get a deeper twist. A few more breaths. And there's your timer. So slowly release. Pull your knees in. Release any tension. And then start rocking up to a seated position. And come all the way up. How are you guys feeling so far? Feeling okay? Because I'm feeling great. If I didn't say earlier, we are doing lower back. Okay, so a lot of twisting, a lot of elongating and stretching, and actually today's class came because Joel Johnson gave me the suggestion. So if you guys ever have a suggestion, know that I do listen. Okay, so our next pose is just a seated twist, simple seated twist. We're gonna do 1 minute on each side. So sitting comfortably, however you are, so Indian style. Okay, I'm gonna start 1 minute. We're gonna take our left hand on that right knee. Right hand's gonna come behind my sacrum, okay? So I'm not out here, I'm close, keeping my spine nice and straight. And I'm gonna inhale, lengthen, and exhale, just twist. Bringing out any toxins that are going on in that body. Notice every time you exhale, get a little bit deeper. Look it over that right shoulder. And I'm just gonna look over my left shoulder just for a moment, just to get a different sensation in my neck. And then going back to my right shoulder. And we're almost done. Give me 2 more breaths. And then unwind right into the other side. So left hand behind you, right hand on your knee, uno minuto. Okay? Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, twist. So while I'm here, let me give some special hellos to everybody while I twist my neck. So all of my brogies so far, Joel Johnson, Sean, Andrew, Rick, and Danny, and Lewis. And Lewis, thank you for that nice comment on Instagram. And all my yogis, my ladies, Barbara, Michelle, Ali, Holly, and Joanna. Okay, so I love having you guys here. Keep it up. Continue it. You know, we want to keep getting everybody to grow with us in our flexibility classes. So we're twisting. Remember to be passive. You don't want to strain anything. So only go as far as your body will let you. And slowly unwind your twist. Okay, so the next one we have is going to help elongate our spine. So we're coming to an extended butterfly pose. If we were here, more hips and groin, but we're here, it's going to be more our lower back, but you're also getting to the hips a little bit. Okay, so we have 2 minutes here. I'm going to start the clock. So you're going to fold towards your feet. You want to keep your spine nice and straight. Goal is to get that chin towards the feet. Okay? And just relax. This is a nice pose to do when you're watching TV or when you're playing with your kids. Hope everyone's having an amazing day, by the way, and an amazing week. It's been a crazy week here at LiveX, but it always turns out for the better, right? So remember, in life, in business, in yoga, in your workouts, that every situation is temporary, whether it's bad or good, and everything is fixable. So you just have to be patient with yourself, with others, and just know that things will work out. Now, as you get deeper in this, your hands might want to come away from your feet, and start extending forward. So now that I'm doing that, I'm feeling it more in my lower back, which is the spot that I wanted to target. So working on your breath, deep inhales and exhales, relax the head. Can you get a little bit deeper? So even if it's another little inch, you're just walking those fingertips out. Almost there, just a few more deep inhales and exhales. And slowly walk your hands back up, stopping the timer. Okay, so letting those legs out long. We're coming to a simple forward fold, but sometimes it's just not so simple. So we're working on those spinal erectors along the spine, but you're still targeting that lower back. So for this one, we do have 3 minutes, okay? So be patient, and I don't want you to tug towards your feet. You're not necessarily grabbing onto anything, making it really relax, maybe even having your hands facing up and just folding towards your legs, okay? The last minute I'll offer if you want to get a little bit deeper, but I want you to be passive and just to let everything open up on its own. So yes, 3 minutes is a long time to sit in a pose like this, but know that it'll be over before you know it. I know Joel Johnson, I was talking to, like I told you guys, I was talking to him earlier, and he's saying that one of the stretches that I offer in the shoulder stretches, that he's noticing a big difference. And that's great. It means you're keeping up with it, and it's not as painful as it used to be. Now, is that the same thing with the high heel stretch? So let me know Joel Johnson. I know you guys don't love that one. So yes, we are working on the lower back, but you may also be feeling this in your hamstrings a little bit. So if you're noticing, maybe your fold has gotten a little bit deeper as the fascia opens up, as the tightness comes out. And those of you that are doing the 100 workout challenge, you have till, I believe, July 3rd or July 4th. So it's still time if you guys want to do it. Maybe you're doing 2 workouts a day. That would be a really nice challenge to do. And if you win, if you complete it, you get Bodylastics goodies. And some people could attest that they have already won. So do it, it's fun. You can see the rules online. All you have to do is post it on Instagram or Facebook, tagging a live exercise. Make sure you're hashtagging live exercise, and posting a picture of yourself working out or a selfie with the computer behind you. And you'll win some Bodylastics goodies. And it's a nice way to challenge yourself. Okay, so you have less than a minute here, so if you do want to get deeper, start grabbing onto something. So either your shins or your feet, okay? And then pulling yourself into the legs. Give me about another 5 good inhales and exhales, all right? And there's your timer. So I told you that 3 minutes goes by really fast, so come up really slow. Let me stop that timer. Okay, so our next pose that we're doing is a straddle. So coming up to the side of one of your mats, we're just gonna be doing 2 minutes here. Okay, so I know we're getting into the hamstrings a little bit, but we're also targeting the lower back a little bit. So 2 minutes, starting now. Now, if you have a foam roller, it's a nice challenge to have it in front of you and help yourself walk out. Okay, so it helps you extend the hips forward. You're noticing how my pelvis is tilting. Okay, keeping my feet flexed and just walking, rolling the foam roller away from me. And if you don't have a foam roller, that's okay. I'm still extending my hands onto the floor, slowly walking them out. You can have your elbows on the floor and or your forearms, and you can just relax here. Being passive. Remember, we don't want to muscle through anything. Okay? We are not in our workouts, we're in the complete opposite. So how are those thoughts doing? How's the breathing helping your thoughts? See if you can get just a little bit deeper. Almost there. Everyone take a big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Last one. Nice. Walk your hands up. Okay, take your feet together to the top of the mat. Oof. Wow, right? Okay, so coming to a child's pose. We're just gonna be here for a minute. So normal child's pose, but it's your choice. If you wanna have your feet together, or your knees together, or if you wanna have your knees apart, feet together. You know, some people have a different sensation when they do either one. Okay, so a minute has started. Walking those hands out. You can also use the foam roller if you want. So walking those fingers away from you, but then once you've walked out as far as you can, you're gonna push back with the finger pads. So finger pads are not the fingers per se. This medial part, the thick part, is your pad, okay? So I'm pushing it back, which is gonna get my hips back, and then it's gonna open up anything that's going up there. Okay, so use your breath and relax. And slowly walk your hands up. Okay, so we are technically done with our class, but if you have a foam roller, I do want to take just a few minutes to foam roll along the lower back. Okay, so if you have one, we're going to take it and we're going to place it behind our lower back. So I'll face this way, it'd be easier. So all I'm doing is placing it here, and what I'm going to start doing is just leaning back slightly. I'm gonna start feeling a little something, a little tingling going on, some tightness. Woo! And then bring it all the way back. So my glutes are on the floor. It's a nice arch. So if you have any tight spots that are going on in your lower back, you are feeling this. Okay, so now once I'm here, place your feet on the floor, lift up your hips. Okay, I'm gonna bring my chest up, and I'm gonna slowly rock a little forward and back until I feel what we like to call heat spots or tight spots. And I'm not on the spine, okay? I'm on the muscle, and I'm just going a little forward and back. If you're making faces, it means you're doing it right, okay? And I want you to be in each spot for about 10 seconds, okay? You can definitely get bruised here, especially if you have a strong foam roller. By the way, this is our pretty pink Bodylastics foam roller that I took from the back. Whew. And I'm gonna go to my other side, okay? So I'm starting from the bottom, and now I'm here. Haha, if you got that, then you know the song. Okay, so starting from the bottom, finding a tight spot. That's a tight spot. And then rolling through it, kind of like a massage. You know, when they put their elbow in you, and it's really tight, and they keep it in there, and then they smooth it out. It's the same thing. Woo. Okay, I'm rolling it out. Okay, I'm gonna go one more time on the right side. Rolling it out. Woo. Let me go one more time on the left side. Finding the spot. And then rolling it out. Wow. All right, place those hips back down. And then roll your head back to the floor. Just stay here for about a few breaths, just to release any tension from that back. If you don't have a foam roller, definitely I recommend getting one. We sell them on Amazon. You don't have to use ours. You can buy them at Dick's Sporting Goods. You can buy them anywhere, any sports store. Ooh, but I like this one because this foam, the styrofoam, will not lose its form. If you get a cheaper one, they do lose the form over a while and they get soft, so they don't work as good. All right, guys, so coming up, rolling through. Woo! Feeling great. Hope you guys are too. Okay, so that was your flexibility class. Let's just settle in with one breath. So everybody take your hands in the prayer position. Take a big inhale. Open your mouth. 2 more. Inhale. Releasing all negativity. 1 more, okay? Inhale. Woosah. That was your LEX flexibility class. My name is Robin, and I will see you guys next time. Namaste.